Alright, welcome to another driving part of the video. In this one we have an old school Shelby Cobra. And you can notice we got the drop top down because this is, again, it's an old Shelby. So before there was the GT, Shelby was racing in a car just like this one. And because it is from that old school era, get a little bit of body roll on this thing, which makes it actually slip and slide all over the place. You can spin out pretty easy in this, as I've figured out. This is actually my second try trying to record this video because I just kept spinning out in it. And yes, I do have racing softs on already. Like I've upgraded the tires. It's just this car has a lot of skid to it in GT. So you can notice all of the analog effects in the car. There is no digital because this is an older school vehicle, unlike the car that I'm racing against right here, or really any of these cars. We don't have really any old school vehicles in this race, the old school versus new school. I think another reason why this car is so slick on the track is because it is a little bit thinner body kit on it, so it just makes for a little bit easier of a way of just fishtailing it because there is so much horsepower. AI trying to wipe itself out here. Yeah, I caught it on the brakes. Again, it's just the feel of this car. So you can see as I accelerate forward, the horsepower is pulling up the front end of this. So that means the ride height, stock wise for this, is, I think you'd have to give a little extra love and attention to the race set for the Shelby because of the fact that stock out of the garage, you are getting a lot of suspension wiggle on it. But if you can get past all that, it's just really cool. Again, seeing this is a American classic. It's made by the one and only Shelby. If you don't know who that is, look at any Mustang on the road, and basically that is a Shelby design that Ford has gone with, that's copied from what Shelby made for them with the newest Mustangs. Yeah, the front end just came right up, coming over the hill right there. Because again, there's so much power in this. Now the AI almost feels like it's kind of run me off the road a little bit. As well with the rear view mirrors and everything in this, very tiny rear view mirrors. They're there, but they are kind of hard to use. This thing is made for going forward, not looking backwards. Man, this track is not playing favorites with this car at all. Just trying to get it around the track. Again, I have extra tires on this, so I can have way more grip, and it's just the way the car is set up. You could maybe tweak some stuff. I think this would be a little bit more of a advanced racer. Would have to probably do a full setup for this. It just feels like if you are pushing on the brakes, you can only kind of push halfway down, or you're going to get a lot of spin on it from the back end. So, any fine tuners out there to pick this car up, it's probably a decent little challenge just to get it to not have so much slip, a little more grip. Alright, so we are going to try and just make it through these laps. Again, I do love this car. I love the history of it, the look of it, the design of it, the open roof, all that. It's just the way that it is set up in Gran Turismo. Yeah, you're going to have a bit of a toughie trying to get this thing to stay on the road.